you are planning on being outside during this dangerous heat wave, you need to be ready.
No doubt. News 8's Adam Pinsker tells us why you could be jeopardizing your health if you aren't drinking enough water.
Firefighters say the key this weekend is to be prepared. First of all, make sure that you don't leave home without your sunblock. Apply it regularly, especially if you're on the water. Speaking of water, bring plenty of that with you. Sometimes the normal amount of water that you drink isn't going to be enough during this hot weather. And be sure you're covered up. A hat is always good on a sunny day.
With another hot weekend in store, being close to or in the water may be a fun way to cool off.
Just because you're jumping in a pool doesn't mean your body's absorbing that moisture from the pool and keeping yourself hydrated.
Bargersville Deputy Fire Chief Michael Pruitt says his department is seeing more than the usual amount of heat-related calls for this time of year, and he thinks this heat wave caught people off guard.
When we get into the dog days of summer, when we get into August, now we're dealing with heat. We're seeing heat early on this year, and sometimes because we're seeing it this early, even though it's the 4th of July coming up, and we're used to some of that, we haven't prepared.
Another way to prepare is to pace yourself by taking longer breaks, whether you're working or playing.
Limit your alcohol intake, because when we're out in the sun, that alcohol is basically dehydrating us.
Your body's core temperature is supposed to be 98.6 degrees. If you aren't hydrating and you can't cool your body down, you will get heat exhaustion, or worse, heat stroke.
Heat stroke can cause long-term damage to organs and death. We know this based on past history and cases that we've seen throughout these hot months.
If you have any elderly friends, relatives, and neighbors, make sure you check on them. Sometimes they tend to run the air conditioning warmer because they're on a fixed income. That can be very dangerous during these hot times. Adam Pinsker, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook for updates.
We've made it easy for you to find a place to cool off if you'd like to do that. Indy Parks, Indianapolis Public Library, and community centers are open as cooling centers. Many are expanding hours to help out even. For the full list of locations and hours, scan the QR code you see there on your screen. That opens the As Seen On section of our website, where you will find all the details.